Hello friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania to bring you all the latest news and insights from the world of football. Once again, Bottle Job FC has struck and it's a free hit for Arsenal Football Club. Anytime you associate Arsenal with an away match, more often than not, you can expect Arsenal to lose because over the years we have seen that Arsenal have always been spineless, and when it comes to showing some bit of character, some bit of steel, some bit of resilience, they always break all Arsenal fans' hearts, and that is exactly what they did even yesterday against Everton, a team which is languishing in I think 15th position in the table, and Rafael Benitez was winless in their last 8 matches. So that shows that they were completely out of form. But yet again, when they come to know that they are facing Arsenal, they will be rubbing their hands because once again they are facing a team which is weak, spineless, and sometimes doesn't have that cohesion and understanding on the pitch. And that's something very difficult for any Arsenal fan at the moment. And Mikel Arteta going into this match must have pushed his players to perform at their utmost level, because it was a very disappointing defeat at Old Trafford. And me being an Arsenal fan, I have always been a big critic of this manager because he does not have any kind of plan. Yes, sometimes they look very good playing out of the back, but they can't sustain themselves under pressure. And when you face a team like Everton who is low on confidence, you need to go for the jugular and ensure that you always play on the front foot. Because if you don't take your chances in football, we all know that the other team will hurt you. And even after taking the lead in the first half, I was not too optimistic because I knew that this team is capable of conceding goals even though they have Aaron Ramsdale in the goal. So the first half was very boring. It was a very boring football match. Both teams were losing possession every 20 seconds, and that's exactly how it transpired. Everton, I must say, created more chances. They looked more dangerous on the counter attack, and even Richarlison was a very big nuisance for the likes of Gabriel and Ben White in the back line. So if you are seeing this match as a neutral, you would still say that Everton had the better chances. But against the run of play, Martin Odegaard places a side volley in the back of the net on the stroke of half time, and it is 1-0 to the Arsenal. And going into the second half, we all expected Arsenal to play once again on the front foot and take that momentum into the second half, because as soon as you have scored a goal on the stroke of half time, that means that you have the confidence to execute your plans. And in the first 10-15 minutes, I could see Arsenal playing with a bit of swagger. They were having more of possession, and it was more penetrative possession. Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, and even Alexander Lacazette was getting on the ball, and it was very good to see. It was promising signs for Arsenal Football Club. However, this team is always capable of conceding goals. And once again, Richarlison, after getting disallowed by 2 goals due to VAR, I must say he was third time lucky. He took his chance really well, and it is 1-1. The game is all even Stevens, and it can go either way. Once again, Arsenal are looking to bounce back after conceding a goal, and I just don't understand why this manager brings on a substitute who wants to leave this football club. That is the biggest question mark which I have about this manager. What are the tactics? What is the game management, and what kind of decisions are is it too impulsive? Is it something which a very tactical decision, or what is it? I just would like to know, because sitting here as a football fan, I want to see some logical decisions, right? You have Nicolas Pepe on the bench, you have Aubameyang on the bench, you have Sambi Lokonga who can still control the midfield. By the way, Thomas Partey was not too good. I wanted Lokonga to start for Arsenal, and yet again this manager disappoints. He plays Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey, who have been kind of out of form. So you can say that there are a lot of decisions which Mikel Arteta didn't make in this match, and yet again he brings on Eddie Nketiah, who wants to leave this club. So it's complete shambles in this football club. And once again, when Eddie had the chance, he hits the post from 2 yards out. That is the kind of confidence that you are expecting from a striker who is playing at the elite level. I just don't understand what's going on in this football club. And for God's sake, if anyone has any kind of interest in, for the betterment of this football club, make the right decision, and enough is enough. Because Mikel Arteta is clearly not the right man who can take this team forward. And yes, they say that trust the process, this, that, and there are so many positives which we can look up to. Yes, there is always the excuse that this is a young squad, we require a bit more time. But when you are playing in the Premier League, time is of very limited value. So you need to deliver when you are at the helm of affairs. And for a club like Arsenal Football Club, it should never be languishing at 7th or 8th place. They should be competing for titles, challenging for silverware, and that is the way forward for this football club. But at the moment, Mikel Arteta is getting things wrong, and even after going 2-1 down, they didn't have any kind of fight. They were not looking to even, put the ball in the box, in the danger area for Everton. That was the kind of display what we saw from Arsenal. Lack of mentality, lack of leaders, and there is no team spirit which I saw in this match. So there is a lot to ponder over for Mikel Arteta. It was a huge win for Everton. Demarai Gray with a wonder strike to make it 2-1, and that is game, set, and match. So guys, please let me know what are your thoughts about Mikel Arteta. Once again, it is Bottle Job FC, and once again, we have to suffer yet another defeat away from home. So guys, let me know what are your comments. It was a very disappointing result for Arsenal Football Club, but there is always light at the end of the tunnel. So let's hope for the best, and for regular updates from the world of football, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until next time, stay safe and take care.